Hi there, it's Dana from Inspired by Rossland Optical here in Whitby and Ajax. You would see on our social media that we post a lot of information about eyelid hygiene and cleaning your eyelids. And I wanted to do a little bit of a deeper dive for you so you would understand why we sell these products and what's so important about it. There's a common condition for the eyelids and eyelash margins called blepharitis. And it's a kind of a complicated situation, but you don't really have a way of self-diagnosing that because the symptoms come on very slowly and over a long period of time. And so eyelid hygiene is to help combat a condition called blepharitis. And what blepharitis means is a swelling of the eyelid margin. So that means where your eyelashes embed into your eyelid and the part of your eyelid that touches the eyeball, that's the lid margin, and that's where we see blepharitis occur. So there's a couple of kinds of blepharitis. There's an anterior blepharitis, meaning that it's the front surface of the eyelid. And there's a posterior blepharitis, which is the interior where the glands are that produce the oils that lubricate your eyes. So it's really important to keep these structures healthy. So when I talk to patients about keeping their eyelids clean, it's the same kind of advice that you would get from your dental hygienist saying you need to floss more. You need to also keep your eyelids clean. So the symptoms that you may feel are I have allergies or I have allergic type symptoms, dryness, itchiness, discoloration, redness, flakiness in and around the eyelid margin. And people often associate that with some sort of an allergic reaction, and that can very well be. But it's a really good idea to have an optician or optometrist have a look at the lid margin using our equipment that we use here. It's called a slit lamp biomicroscope, which allows me to look at that at 10 to 16 times magnification and get a really good look at what's going on at the deepest layers of the tissue there so that we can better understand how to help you. There's a secondary kind of a condition that can form on the eyelids, and it's called Demodex. And what Demodex is a mite that will grow in and around the lash margin, and they're pretty nasty looking. So if you don't have the stomach for this, then I'd avert your eyes. But basically, it's a little creature that looks like a little bit of a worm. They have little legs there. Here's an up-close view of 3 Demodex that are actually deep in a tissue there. And this is very commonly found with people who are having eyelash extensions done repeatedly, and if there's any hygiene issues, if the technician is not cleaning their tools, glue, or the surface area, then it just is a condition that can start. So sometimes people come with extreme irritation or burning on their eyelids after having experienced eyelash extensions, and quite often we will find that there's Demodex there. The other people that can experience Demodex are people with rosacea. So they have inflamed skin cells in and around their face, and that also transfers into the eyelash margin, and Demodex can proliferate there. It's also found with people with acne. So sometimes even once the acne has all cleared up, we still have issues with the quality of the skin. So again, this all translates to the skin in and around the eye, and because the eyelashes are there, that is an area that's a little bit more difficult to keep clean than the front surface of your face because of the deep folds of your eyelid. The last group of people that will often have issues with either blepharitis or Demodex are seniors, and that's because we have additional folds and wrinkles in the eyelid margin that hide some of the dirt and debris that can cause that poor flora of the skin, and we need to get that deeper clean. So what we use are a number of different things. This is a product called Calmo, which is a lid care, and this is a good basic hygiene, but this is wonderful for sensitive skin, so rosacea, acne, things like that. If you need to clean your eyelids on top of that, then this is something that's designed to be very soothing and very gentle. Then we can get into individual wipes. So if we've got an issue where something is spreading, something is causing a lot of deep irritation, these are individual packed wipes that have an extra layer of hygiene because you wouldn't cross-contaminate the contents of a bottle. So when contamination is an issue. And then Blephagel is just a different form of the wipe. This one comes with a squeeze bottle that has a pump on it, so each pump is relatively secure in terms of the hygiene of the contents of the bottle. Then we get into the Demodex products. What I like about the Blepharitis is that it has tea tree oil and coconut oil. It's available in individual wipes, and I forgot when I was shooting this video to bring you the foam one, but it comes like in a little bottle that's very similar to shaving cream, where you squeeze it and it comes out in a foam. That gets a really nice deep clean if there's a lot of Demodex present. And then we also have something called Eyelid Lash and Wipe. Some people really like the format because it's very similar to what you're already used to, which would be a regular type of wipe that you would use on your wipe, but this is a medicated one. So it's an entire family of products. We really need to have a look at your eyes with this slit lamp. We really need to talk to you about what's going on with your skin, what symptoms you've had, but it's an actual medical issue that needs attention. So we work in tandem with our doctors to make sure that you're examined properly and that the long-term treatment course is available to you, and really in providing good pharmaceutical grade quality products that will help you with that condition. So if you're suffering from allergies, dry eye, acne, damage to your eyelids from eyelash extensions, any of those kind of problems, I am the first person that you should talk to. You should come visit us here, and I can direct you in the right direction, either to topically treat a product or work in conjunction with our doctors to get your eyelids healthy and your eyes happy, and one less thing for you to think about. Thanks very much for listening. Drop us a comment below, send us an email. You can use our online booking system at www.rosslandoptical.com and book in to have an appointment with me, and I'd be delighted to help you out. Thanks. Take care.